Hi staff, Mike Walker, Secondary Technology Integration Specialist here. I wanted to review with you some of the things you need to remember when you're using the iCommunicate tool. So when you're in IQ and you see the envelope, you'll click on the tool and select who you'd like to send it to. I'm going to pretend here that I just want to send it to parents because I wanted to show you a couple features that have been built into the tool. So I'm going to send to parents, and then here you have the option of filtering. Now, your name as a teacher is going to come up in this area, and then over here you would have classes. In this particular case, I'm just going to leave those blank because then it's going to select everyone that I have access to. So in this particular case, it's going to go through and filter. It found 1,938 recipients. This happens to be for the high school. I'm going to send it to the entire filtered group. I'm going to click Next. And this is where we want you to select both email and school view so that it posts on school view and the parents and students also get an email if you're sending to students. So click Next again, and here's where we can compose our message. So I'll type this in. Now here's where there's a nice feature in here. You notice that there's insert merge fields. So I can type in here to the parents and then I can put in the name of the student, and it's automatically going to insert the student's name into this. And then I put in my message, and you can use the tools here to type in your message. You can highlight, you can change the fonts and do different things like that. But some of you have been interested in being able to copy in messages. And one of the things we found is that it works better if you copy and paste from a Google Doc. For example, here, I'll select all of this and then come back into and paste. And it will paste in both the text and the images into this. If I had links, I could have links in there as well. But for some reason, when you paste from Microsoft Word, extra characters get put in there. So you want to just use Google Docs to compose your message if you have a longer message, and then you can paste it in and the formatting and stuff will. Last thing we need to remember to do is to put a signature down in the bottom. And when you're putting in your signature, you'll put your name, but you'll also want to include a title, because another thing that we found with this is that with parents having students in both the elementary, middle, and high school, just having the name isn't enough. So I might say something like that. You might put your building in there, some way to further identify if you're the math teacher, if you're a science teacher, what have you. That'll make it easier for parents to know who you are and to receive the message and understand. One last thing, if I do want parents to respond to this message, I need to put something in there that indicates that. So I might come in here and say, if you need to respond to this message, please email me at, and then my full email address. And that way, the parents will see that. I might even bold that so that it's clear that they can't just hit an auto reply. And in fact, when the message comes to them, it says no auto reply on it. So having that in there as well will help. So copy and paste from Google Doc. Make sure that you include your email if you want replies, and a nice full signature at the bottom. Doing that will go a long way to helping improve the communication and using the iCommunicate tool. Thanks.